Okay, welcome back. So as I said before, the first thing that we are going to do is this idea of some chocolate that I came up with. And we're going to be using 3 ingredients. I've got some organic cocoa powder, organic date sugar, and some organic cocoa butter. And I'm going to combine these. First, I'm going to use a double broiler. And I'm going to try and turn these into little chocolate candies. So I don't have a whole lot of experience with chocolates. I know we need to temper it, and that's going to be a trick. And I do have my sweet husband bought me a candy thermometer a while ago, and so we're going to use that for temperature. And we're not fancy around here, so just know that. But first thing that I'm doing is I'm just bringing a little bit of water in a pot. I'm just going to bring it to a boil. I just want it to simmer, and then I'm going to put my cocoa butter in to melt. So the first thing that I've already done is I've put my cocoa powder and my date sugar through a sifter to just make sure there's no clumps in there. And then once my cocoa butter is melted, I'm going to add this to it. So I will get this water up to where we need it, and then we're going to do our next step. Okay, we are back, and I've just got a bowl again. Like, we are not fancy. We are not fancy here. So I've got my cocoa butter all chopped up, and I'm gonna put it in here to melt. And I'm gonna just stir it. Ooh, it's melting fast. Let me get this all in here, and then I'm gonna turn my camera so you can watch me do this. Okay. Get you to hold tight there. Okay. All right, so we are melting this cocoa butter down, and hopefully I can get a temperature reading. I think I want to get it up. Oh dear, it's not even turning on. Okay, we're gonna have to revert to the old-fashioned candy thermometer here. And we want to get it to like 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So we might, yeah, we are there. So we're going to take this off, and I'm going to add in, I'm going to move you up a little so you can kind of see me here. Okay, we are going to now add in the cocoa powder and the date sugar. And we want to really, really whisk that. So I've got my whisk here. Turn it in, plug it in. That might help, right? All right. And we're gonna whisk this up. And hopefully we're not gonna, let's give it a little stir first. There we go. this all nice and whisked, and we're gonna put it back on the broiler, and then I'll be back. Okay, I have this all whipped, and I'm just gonna put it back on here just ever so slightly in the hopes that it melts a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour it into my forms. And we might actually need a little bit more cocoa butter. To get it that nice. And smooth, chocolatey goodness that we want. So let's see. There we go. That looks so nice. Yeah, okay. We're gonna put this into the molds and cross our fingers that we just made a fairly healthy chocolate snack. Okay, I have this the best I can in my chocolate molds, as you can see. And they're gonna go into the fridge now to set. I haven't tried it yet to see what it even might taste like, so let's give it a try right quick and get a little bit of that I can get, that I left on the bowl. Okay, I've got a little bit. We're gonna try it, see if it might even be good. That's actually really good. Okay, well, let's see if I did an okay job with like tempering it, if it's gonna actually turn into a piece of chocolate, or if it's gonna be like somewhere between sludge and fudge, maybe. Either way, it's gonna taste good. But the recipe, I did 40 grams of cocoa butter, 25 grams of cocoa powder, and 35 grams of date sugar. And that's it. And you melt the cocoa butter to about 115 degrees, and then take it off the heat and add in the cocoa powder and date sugar and bring it back down to about 80 degrees. And then you want to put it back on the burner to temper it, or back on the broiler to temper it to about 88 degrees. And my thermometer wasn't working, so I was guessing. So we'll see if that worked, and I'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay, I don't know if it's been enough time, but I'm so anxious. We are going to try our chocolate, see if it's set, and see if it snaps and does all the good things that we want our chocolate to do. Okay, so here it is, and it feels good and hard. Let's see, where did I washed it. Let's dry it here. Okay, so I have my knife. Let's get, oh look at the pretty little piece of chocolate. Okay, and I hope you can see this. We're gonna, oh, look at that. It snaps and feels just like a piece of chocolate, like fancy chocolate. And we're gonna try it. That tastes like a very smooth, rich, dark chocolate. It's just melting. That is really good. So we have success with our first recipe. I will write the recipe in the comments. I'm so excited about this. Stick with me. Stick with me. We are going to do lots and lots of fun recipes and some gardening, and I love plants. I love, we're gonna lift some weights together. We're gonna just talk together, and yeah, let's be friends.